All right, welcome back to Currency 365. This will be posted on Eyes Open Media, my backup channel, and this is Crypto Charts Reading. And so we're going to take a look at a couple of these coins. I know we're in a bloodbath. It's everything is down. All the coins are down today, and we're going to continue to go on this bloodbath swing until about the 23rd, of July, according to the crypto reports, update that came out for July. It's gonna go and it's gonna be in a downtrend until about July 23rd, and then we'll correct ourselves from there, and then maybe make a run into SegWiff on August 1st, and then we should have some between that 23rd to August 1st time frame. We'll probably see some big news announcements from several of the coins that we hold or are looking at. Okay, one big announcement supposed to come out for Litecoin about MIT supposed to make some type of announcement. I don't know if that's true or not. Okay. Other one is Digibyte for City Awards for Digibyte. Also, the owner of Digibyte said that he was going to be making some major changes coming up. Maybe some contracts. Maybe it's some exchanges that are coming on. Maybe it's the video game stuff. And well, he just said, hang on. Exciting times are coming, and big announcements are coming, and big changes are coming. So we know that. So those are just two of the many. I know Ethereum has some things coming. Pillar ICOs this week for those that are going to be in Pillar ICO Saturday. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Dash and other coins have a lot of things. I do have more faucets to win, to earn, not to win, but to earn free Bitcoin in the description. So just look in the description section. There's a bunch of free faucets in there for you guys to earn Bitcoin. And then there's one for Litecoin, there's one for Ethereum, and there's one for two of them for Dogecoin. The rest of them are Bitcoin, so you can just stack Bitcoin for free without having to spend money. All you have to do is claim them and hit the capture codes to make sure you're not a robot, and that's it. Okay, so yeah, so that's good. So let's get into the charts here. As you can see, we had a sell signal come in for Litecoin here a couple of days back, and so it did finally break through this 40, I guess 40, it was 44, now it's coming down to 43. So 43 mark did break, and we even broke this the second support level here at 42. We broke it and actually went down to 41.30. Okay, so interesting. So this chart is no longer super strong for Litecoin now, but that's just, it could be temporary. We'll see what tomorrow brings. Okay, but right now and we'll see how it closes, because it's one thing of coming down here, but if it closes back above here, then it still remains strong. If it closes up here, super strong up here. If it closes above this yellow, then it's still strong. Okay, there is a sell sign in, right? So it is in a sell sign. So it's supposed to go down in a sell, but it's holding up here, and as long as it holds up these two, then we're in really good positions, as it did here. As you can see, it held up, and then we took off, right? So hold these two, and then wait, maybe stagger a little bit, like I said, and rest the MACD. I want the MACD to come down more, so I would like to see Litecoin actually rest itself all the way until that maybe that huge announcement from MIT on August 1st. Okay, so I want to see Litecoin just rest itself here and then explode into August 1st. Okay, and I'm thinking Litecoin and Digibyte are going to be the coins that a lot of people switch over to once the corrections happen, to get out of the Bitcoin confusion. Okay, and because those are the two coins that have gone through SegWiff and have been successful through SegWiff. So you would think those are the coins that people are going to jump into, Litecoin and Digibyte, going to hedge themselves against the Bitcoin, what happens to Bitcoin within the first 2 to 3 weeks into SegWiff. Okay, so maybe that's why the crypto reports say that Digibyte will be in high demand in August. That could be one of the reasons. I don't know. Let's go here to Ethereum. Okay, Ethereum is still, and I like the fact that Ethereum is now staggering here. That's a good sign. Good sign that we're not going lower. Okay, so right now we're staggering. We don't want to break this low here, 177, and because then we're going to come here to test this 172 or 170 range. Okay, if we break this, we're going a lot lower, right? We're gonna probably test this 100 range if we break this 170. Okay, so right now we wanted to stay above it and just stagger here, and then at some point after the 23rd of July, start to climb back up and then break this resistance going into SegWit. So yeah, so let's see how that plays out. Okay, so right now Ethereum is just for those that are in Ethereum. It's just a wait and see. If it drops lower, you grab some more. If not, you just hodl and hold with your position. Let's see here. What's the other one? Bitcoin, right? I was looking and say, oh, which one have I done yet? Okay, Bitcoin looks almost identical to Ethereum. You got the low here, then you got a higher low, then you had a higher low, right? And then you came back down, but you haven't broke these two support levels yet, right? The line. So Bitcoin, same thing. Just stagger here, and then until about the 23rd, and then make your move into SegWit. Okay, so that's what we want to see. Stagger, 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 and then explode into SegWit, in my opinion, and then sell off. Okay, explode into SegWit and then sell off, and then because people are gonna want to decide what they want to do. If not, if it breaks these lows, we're gonna come down here and we're gonna test 2,000. Okay, and then if we break 2,000, we'll test somewhere around right here about 1860. Okay, so if we break 2,000, we're going to test 1860. Okay, 1850, 1860. So, and then we'll reverse ourselves and go up, and then the next run up should be about 4,000. Okay, to end the year, around 4,000 to 5,000 to end the year. Okay, so remember earlier this year I was saying that Bitcoin, and this is when Bitcoin was at like 800, 900. I said we're gonna see 3,000 Bitcoin by the end of the year, and people were like, no way, no way. We've already seen it, right? So we've already saw Bitcoin hit in June. We saw Bitcoin hit 3,000, the beginning of June, right? And then the sell-offs became for the summer. When summer became in, everything went down from there. So we've already seen the 3,000 mark, right? So we should definitely see anywhere between 5,000. We should definitely see 5,000 by the end of the year, in my opinion, because the two worst months are about to be over. We're now halfway through July, and June and July are the worst months for investing in anything, and so those 2 months are about to go, and then the months that big money comes back into the market is mid-August all the way up to mid-December, right? And then we take a break, and then the money stops, and then it comes back in about mid-February all the way to early June. As you can see here, the money was pouring in late May because everybody wanted to make that last push before vacation, and then early June, everybody started to sell. Okay, and then they went on vacation, and we've been staggered since. So that is the trend, and that's the trend that's been happening. Didn't think it was going to happen to the crypto markets, but it did. So the crypto markets is under the same trend as Wall Street, the Forex, and everything else. Online businesses, revenue ads on YouTube, and all of, and just other businesses as well. Everything dips in June and July. Okay, so nothing surprising there, but we came almost 50% back trace from where we up here at 3,000 down to 2,000. So, well, I guess that's not 50, but I guess that's 33%, right? If you go from 3,000 to 2,000. 2,000 to 3,000, 50%. 3,000 to 2,000 is 33, right? 33% trace. Okay, so let's keep it moving here. Nothing to see here for Bitcoin. If you're long term, then you just buy the dips. If you're not long term, you're watching, then you just wait and see if it breaks here. Then you'll load up here at 1,800, 1,850, or anywhere around 1,850 to 2,000. That's where you would want to load. If you're long here, you just continue to buy the dips. That's it. Okay, and wait for the breakthrough here. It could be before August 1st we break through, and then we sell off up here. or it could be that it stays in this range until mid-August and then it finally breaks through. Okay, and then everything corrects itself because money is going to be pouring back into the market like crazy by mid-August. Um, okay, what else do we want to check out here? Dosh is at 159. Stellar's at 0.0156. Ripple, let's check out Ripple. We haven't checked out Ripple chart in a while, so let's check out Ripple. Okay, so Ripple hanging in there, hanging in there. That's all you can say about Ripple right now. It's just, I mean, where is the company news, right? You know what I mean? Like, you would think, come on, like, bring some news out to save your charts. Bring some good news out. Like, bring some, bring some. What are you guys doing? Like, what is the future of Ripple? Bring a game plan out. Put your game plan out today, Ripple company, and let people know your game plan. Like, come on. As you can see, that's nice widen. Oh, so there's no buy signal anytime soon yet. Even with a big explosion, this wouldn't even come in for at least a couple of days. Even with an explosion upwards, it will take maybe 3 days to get this to cross over to confirm a buy signal on the MACD. So Ripple is just hanging in there, and we'll see how it ends the year. It could end the year back down here, or it could end the year hitting that 50 cents mark that we're all waiting on. We're at least waiting for it to hit 50 cents, and then we can say we've done a job well done, right? Coming into we got something that's green. So let's go down there first, and that's BCN, Bitcoin. Okay, so Bitcoin is green. There is the buy signal that came in. Let's see here. Or did it come in? Ooh, that thing is close. Let me see. I can't see that it went through it yet, but it's parallel to it. Okay, so there you can see the buy signal coming in, going, but it's not. It didn't cross over yet. It's right on it, like 100%. Okay, so and then the red thinning out here for Bitcoin. So you can see here it's challenging this this resistance lines here. It's challenging it, but it needs to come up here. It needs to come up here and break it, because if it doesn't, and things die off, it's going to go lower. It's going to break this lower support line of 40. It's going to go to 20. Okay, so it needs to break this, because if not, it's going to break this line, and we'll probably be seeing it right down here around 2025, and that's where I might grab some Bitcoin if it comes down here to about 2025, and then I'll take it back up to about 70. That's a good, nice chunk of change. Those who bought here at 39, 40 were able to take it back up here to 84, 80, 81, 82, 83, and for a nice 100% gain. So just because things are down doesn't mean you can't make a 100% gain. Look at that. From 40 to 80, 100% gain. So people sold up here, and now people are still trying to fight this thing and fight these resistance bars and get this thing back up here. It's going to be a tough fight. It's going to be a tough fight, especially if the volume isn't coming in. Look at the volume. The volume isn't that big. Okay, it needs this type of volume to break over these lines and create the support. Let's look at ETC, Ethereum Classic, because it was the first one to break through, and look, it's staying above. So, and you can see things are correcting on the line. Okay, so, and it needs to stay above. It needs to stay above. Okay, so Ethereum Classic is doing exactly what the other coins need to do. There's a buy signal confirmed on the chart for ETC, and now we have the lines that were all scrambled here. Look at the lines now. If it stays above this, the purple, the beige line is and the yellow line are going to go cross back over the 50, and the 50 line is going to come back down like it was here, and then we can start a new run for Ethereum Classic. So it needs to stay above this, keep it, and keep this support, and then just run up straight up. Okay, and then the other coins will follow eventually, right? And so Bitcoin is trying to follow, is trying to break through. Stratus still hasn't broke through, and if it doesn't here, it'll probably come back to these lows. Right here, it's going to test this low here, and then it'll test this low back here, okay? If it breaks this one. If not, it'll stagger here, and then it'll go up Okay, so let's see what happens by July 23rd when everything starts to settle down and the charts start to reverse themselves into a bull market. Okay, let's see what happens. I know everybody wants to check out DigiByte, right? So I will. Okay, I'll leave it for last, and we'll see what happens on there. But let me check out these other ones here. ByteShares. Okay, ByteShares looking pretty good here. Didn't drop any lower, so that's a good sign. This is the low here. Hasn't dropped any lower. It's gonna if it drops lower than this, it's gonna test this first about 47.55. If it breaks that, then it'll test this 46 mark here, and if it breaks that, of course, then it'll go lower. Then it'll probably come down here to about 36. Okay, but right now it's looking good. Hanging in there, surviving this storm, and then eventually, maybe after the 23rd, it will make its move to break this, and then come up here for SegWiff. Let's see here. Let's look at Dogecoin down 3.9. Okay. Okay, Dogecoin looks like it's about to challenge these lows here. Let's watch it here, because here you got a double bottom here, right? It hit it twice. And let's see, what is this price? 72, about 70, 72. Yep, somewhere around there, about 72, and it's trying to get there. So looks like it's about to challenge the lows here, about 72 Dogecoins. Okay, if it breaks that, then we can see this thing go all the way down. If it breaks this resistance, then the next one is going to be, and if it breaks that support, excuse me, the next one's going to be 64. And you got one here at 53. So this thing, I mean, if it breaks this right here, it's going to go back down to about 15 to 20 Satoshis, and then it's going to just start all over again. Which is, I guess it is what it is. But right now, it's holding right here. It's holding this basically this 70, 71, 72 range. It's holding it for dear life. Okay, and the problem is that these resistance lines are coming down, and that's putting pressure on this line to hold. And at some point, it's gonna collapse itself, and then come down to basically here around the 50 mark, just to reset itself. GNT. I'm mining GNT just because of the Coinbase thing in the fourth quarter, and we're getting closer to the fourth quarter. So I was like, let me just start mining GNT just in case if I don't buy any, at least I'm mining it, and I'll have some in my mining. So I'm mining GNT now instead of Litecoin. But you can still mine Litecoin. You can mine whatever you want to mine, right? I don't tell you what to do, right? So I'm mining GNT for Coinbase approval in fourth quarter. And yeah, so this one is just wait, load the dips if you're long and for Coinbase, and if you're not, then you just you're not playing this, right? You're not playing it. You're just watching it. As you can see here, the lines finally curved in, right? So the lines were going down, and then they finally made a curving move. So now it's curving. Now it might stay stable for a little bit before maybe a next leg down, or to test this resistance and then come up on it. Okay, so one more, and that's DigiByte, and then we're done. Okay, so DigiByte was at minus 10%, but now it's at under 10% now, so that's a good. So as you can see, DigiByte's roller coaster ride here. We were going straight down, and then we started to curve here, and then we curved, then we went down a little bit more, and now we're curving up. Actually, we're upward trend here on the MACD from this down curve to the upward trend, as you can see it right there. Okay, on the MACD. So we are on the upward trend for DigiByte, but we've lost so much of our value from up here to down here that an upward trend is cool, but we need a really big trend, right? So DigiByte is actually strong because from this fall, because the lines are right here and it's right next to the lines. So it's not like it's down here, afraid of the lines. It hasn't challenged the lines yet, but it's right next to the lines. So that's pretty cool. So it's staying close to the line, except for this big dip right here we had. Other than that, it's staying right next to these lines. So, and it's probably just preparing itself for the news that's coming. Okay, so the bars are, the volume's actually bigger. Well, actually, no, the volume today, I can't even see the volume today. Oh, there it is. Goodness. So the volume today, almost the same as the volume back here, and it's, you know, we need it to be up here, but maybe by the end of the day the volume will be up here for DigiByte. But you can see the lines here. We're crossing into a buy signal very shortly here. So if I'm the CEO, I'm watching that closely, and I'm gonna put up the news right when that thing looks like it's about to cross. Okay, so a buy signal is coming in for DigiByte here. The red's thinning out. Even on a red day, the red is still thinning out here, and the buy signal is imminent for DigiByte. So we just need some good news. You know, give me the give me the gaming site news. Maybe you launched a gaming site. Maybe you know, City makes a surprise announcement, you know, over the weekend or something. But give me something, and we'll have the green bars show up in a buy signal here for DigiByte. We are imminent, okay, even with a down day. So you guys can see that really closely there. We're imminent to a buy signal on DigiByte. It's crazy, and we're down 10% for the last 24 hours. So kind of interesting there. Anyways, I think that is it. We covered enough, and Mike's gonna be live, I believe, today, because it is Friday. He'll be live, and I'll post that on the main channel. This will be posted on the backup channel. Check out the free faucets in there. You know, they're all for Bitcoin, Dogecoin, and Litecoin, and Ethereum. And so you guys can just earn the free coins. Some of the sites are automatic, so they'll do it on your own, and then you just come in once or twice a day and just claim your coins. And yeah, and then of course EOBot mining, you can mine as well. The link's in the description for that. And I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out. Bye.